this video on House of Machismo podcast. It's House of Machismo.
No, cigarettes actually from the inception they knew.
From the
Oh yeah.
Even though they touted it like health benefits and everything.
So back in the day, like in the 50s and 60s, like they actually, like you had all these doctors that came out saying that it kills you.
Uh-huh.
It kills you. But you had Congress saying, no, we don't have any evidence. The doctor that we spoke to, and you'd actually have commercials, actual doctors saying that, ooh, a smooth, you can look up the commercials.
There's like
on
health
YouTube.
benefits.
On YouTube.
Yeah.
I Love Lucy. Like Lucy and Ricky are all touting these commercials about how good it is for you, how healthy it is for you, how relaxing it is for you. But the whole time there's like all this shit going on, like in Congress, about this stuff is killing you, right? It's like, you understand this, and so it wasn't into, I think, like, even, I don't know, I have to look this up now. Now I might be talking on my ass, but like in the 80s, I think, is when they finally said that, hey, we need to start regulating this a little bit more and putting these warnings on there. And and so now it's a universal belief, like it's understanding that, yes, this stuff is addicting and it will shorten your life. And if if you're diabetic, probably not a good idea to be smoking.
Right.
And all that. But now it's into people's hands. So this stuff is out there. It's true. You make the decision whether you choose to or not. Personally, I don't understand why people begin smoking cigarettes because it's fucking expensive.
Yeah,
it's a really expensive habit.
You know, it's funny. Like I used to be a smoker, like way back in the day, like 2005.
Yeah.
I smoked from like I was like 18 to 25, pack a day.
Because it made you look cool.
Right. Maybe cool. I worked certain jobs, or like I worked at a gas station. Like if it's slow, you go outside, smoke a cigarette, whatever. Yeah. But I just remember one day I just decided to quit. I was just like, okay, I'm just tired of this, because at that time it was like $7-8 a pack. It was like, I think now they're like 15.
Oh my God, they're ridiculous.
I remember when they were like $4 or $5 a pack or something, but then they increased the tax like almost like $1.
Yeah.
Like there was a special tax just for that. And I thought, oh, okay, well, people are going to smoke less now.
Right.
Fuck no.
No, they smoke more.
They're
It's
like
so addicting. Yeah.
Fuck my children's braces. I'm gonna
fuck them. Let them have Snaggletooth over there. Can go ahead and they can get made fun of.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, I decided to quit, and it was just like I never had that experience where people were like, "Oh no, I gotta quit," and they have this weaning off process. And I just ended up just quitting cold turkey, and I just never smoked again. But now I come back to it, like if I smell cigarette smoke or something like that, oh my God, this.
Well, I mean, it's
nasty.
complete.
It's a sweet aroma, like a tobacco.
It is so possible to stop smoking. Like my dad smoked since before I was born, I just assume. But man, he would smoke like a pack a day, 2 packs a day, or whatever. It was just part of the budget, buying cigarettes. So in his 60s, maybe 70s, so I think it was 60s. Imagine smoking that much up until a certain point where he went to live with relatives, like other relatives.
Yeah.
And so I didn't see him for like months, like almost a year, maybe a little over a year. Came back and he had stopped smoking. He wasn't smoking anymore. Right. And there were no withdrawals, no nothing. He had, I don't know what went on, that time. But man, I'm glad I wasn't around for those, withdrawal symptoms and all that stuff.
Wasn't there for the mood swings?
But he didn't smoke anymore because it's like one of those. It's like a Second Amendment. Like, oh, you can't pry my gun out of my cold dead hands. You couldn't pry the cigarettes from his cold dead hands.
Right.
And to stop. So it's possible. I mean, my dad was definitely like an avid smoker.
Right.
And so like it got to a point where as a kid, all my clothes would smell like smoke, no matter how many times I washed them. No matter how many times I washed them. And I remember it was so embarrassing. I went to school one day, and one of the teachers commented about me smoking, and I said, "It's not me," And I said, "I blame my parents. They're the idiots that are smoking." And she was like a little like, "Wow, you call your parents idiots?" And I'm like, "They're the ones that are smoking." I know how bad it is. And so they're like, "Well, sometimes you can start a habit, and it's hard to stop." I'm like, "Oh, now you have understanding." For when you thought it was me smoking, like, "You shouldn't be smoking. You shouldn't." It's like, it's not me with the problem. Well, actually, I had the problem. The bad smelling clothes that smell like smoke, and you can't, because when someone smokes, like a lot, it doesn't matter if you smoke outside your house, because I know some people that do.
Yeah.
You carry it inside.
It does.
Your car smells like it. Your fingernails smell like it, and it's just awful. Like it gets into paint and the wood grains and all that. And
I always never got the people that drive with the windows up smoking cigarettes.
Yeah.
Like just hot boxing nicotine.
Yeah. What are they doing? Smoking pot? But yeah, no, I just don't get that. And then you get that rancid cigarette smell like that. Like even you look at an ashtray that has a little bit of water in it when they're putting out like, ugh. 'Cause I remember growing up in the house.
Yeah.
You know, that's where most people grow up, is a house.
Yeah.
And seeing all these ashtrays. We have so many elaborate ashtrays like on the tables.
Oh, wow.
And it would be part of the washing process. Like when you wash dishes, you wash the ashtrays also. And it's just so weird because they're made out of glass and they have little grooves for the cigarettes and all that stuff. I don't know if that's a thing now. Like I don't know. I haven't seen any ashtrays for sale at Walmart.
That's usually where I see them, is Walmart.
Really? Like I don't know.
I've never
where,
seen them anywhere else.
I never see where. I don't know where to look.
Right.
You know.
I don't even know where to look now. But it used to be like plastic ones, and they used to have glass ones back in the day.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. But I've never anywhere else. I've never seen anywhere you could buy an ashtray.
Do cars still come with ashtrays?
I don't
remember the
my
pull-out
car-
ashtrays.
Yeah, my car doesn't.
That they would, like in the back seat.
Yeah,
that you
yeah.
would, you know.
Yeah, I don't. Mine doesn't have.
Yeah,
it.
and it's like
Yeah,
I haven't
mine
seen a
doesn't
car
have it.
with ashtrays. Some people just treat their cars as ashtrays, But my God, I just don't. I don't know. I think they would just use like a big old cup, to dump their ashes.
Right, yeah.
I think people have gotten a little bit more conscious about how bad it is, but it's just a bad habit to break. So that's why they choose to smoke outside. Or maybe sometimes not inside their car at all. Like they'll smoke outside,
Yeah,
which is fine. But when you approach somebody's house, you see all the little buds and whatever
my God.
on the cigarette buds on the ground.
Yep,
It's like
yep.
Clean up
ugh.
after yourself, man.
And it doesn't biodegrade because there's like plastics in there too.
Yep.
And those
All kinds of
filters,
additives.
Yeah,
and
that's
all
not
that
natural stuff. It's not going to break down.
We're actually all just microplastics.
I remember.
Yeah.
I remember.
Yeah, I know.
Alien invasion.
It's going to form like a layer surrounding our skin and stuff. So it will be kind of like Iron Man, except it will be like
Right.
nanoplastics.
I'm Plastic Man.
Yeah.
Find us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, and iHeartRadio, or wherever you stream your podcasts. Be sure to like our Facebook page and follow us on Instagram. You can also find us on our YouTube channel and TikTok.